Have you ever found yourself wondering why simple everyday tasks are starting to feel more difficult than they used to? Maybe it is something as basic as standing up from your favorite chair, or perhaps it is carrying a grocery bag that once felt light but now feels like a challenge. You have not had a fall, you have not suffered an injury, and yet somehow you notice that you are moving slower, feeling weaker, and tiring more easily than before. Let me assure you, it is not just your imagination. It is not simply a part of getting older, and most importantly, it is not your fault. Right now, millions of seniors across America are experiencing a quiet loss of muscle strength, often without even realizing it. This is not happening because they are not trying hard enough. It is not because they are not eating enough food. It is happening because certain everyday foods that seem harmless and that many of us have trusted for years, are quietly undermining our muscles. Today on Senior Boost, we're going to uncover the 5 everyday foods that are silently destroying your muscles after the age of 65. And, most importantly, we will talk about what you can do to protect yourself. So stay with me, because by the end of this video, you will have the knowledge you need to take control of your strength, safeguard your independence, and build a healthier future. If you are new to our channel, welcome to Senior Boost, your trusted source for science-backed tips on staying strong, energized, and independent at any age. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and comment below to let us know where you are tuning in from. We would love to welcome you to our community. Now, let us dive right into today's important topic. Number 1. White bread and refined carbohydrates. Let us begin with one of the most common but often overlooked enemies hiding in our kitchens: white bread and refined carbohydrates. At first glance, they seem harmless: a slice of toast with breakfast, a sandwich at lunchtime, maybe a small cookie with your afternoon coffee. These foods feel comforting. They are part of daily routines that many of us have followed for years. But inside your body, something very different is happening. White bread, pastries, and pasta made from refined flour go through heavy processing that strips away their natural fiber, vitamins, and minerals. What is left behind is mainly pure starch, which your body quickly converts into sugar once you eat it. Every time your blood sugar rises sharply, your body must respond by releasing insulin to bring it back down. However, when this cycle repeats again and again over time, it creates chronic inflammation inside your body. This inflammation is silent. It does not cause immediate pain, but it steadily damages your health, particularly your muscles. Think of inflammation like rust slowly eating away at metal. It weakens your muscle fibers, making it harder for your body to repair and rebuild strength, and it gets worse. Repeated blood sugar spikes can lead to insulin resistance, where your body no longer responds properly to insulin. When that happens, even if you are eating healthy proteins like chicken or eggs, your muscles may not be able to absorb the nutrients they need to stay strong. Take a moment to think about that. You could be doing everything right, eating good foods, staying active, but if your body is inflamed, your muscles are still starving for nourishment. The good news is you have the power to change this. Start by swapping out white bread for healthier whole grain options like rye, oats, or sprouted grain bread. When it comes to pasta, choose whole wheat varieties or try delicious alternatives like lentil pasta, chickpea pasta, or quinoa pasta. Also be sure to pair your meals with lean proteins like grilled chicken or fish, and healthy fats like avocado, olive oil, or a small handful of nuts. These foods work together to support muscle growth and repair. Remember, it is not about giving up bread or pasta forever. It is about making smarter choices that fuel your body and strengthen your muscles, rather than choices that quietly drain your strength. If you have noticed that your legs feel shaky after a walk, or that your arms get tired more quickly than they used to, you are not alone. Comment below and share your experience. Your story could encourage someone else to take the first step toward protecting their strength today. Number 2. Fruit juice. The next silent destroyer of muscle health might come as a real surprise. It is fruit juice. Yes, that same glass of orange juice that has been a breakfast tradition in many American homes for decades. At first glance, it sounds healthy. After all, it comes from fruit, so it must be good for you, right? But here is the important truth. When you squeeze an orange to make juice, you remove almost all of its natural fiber. That fiber plays a critical role in slowing down how quickly sugar is absorbed into your bloodstream. Without the fiber, what you are left with is essentially a glass of concentrated sugar that your body has to deal with immediately. When you drink fruit juice, your blood sugar spikes quickly. In response, your body releases a surge of insulin to try to bring that sugar level back down to normal. Over time, just like with refined carbohydrates, this repeated pattern leads to chronic inflammation, insulin resistance, and gradual muscle loss. And it goes even deeper. The sugar found in fruit juice, called fructose, is mainly processed in your liver. When you consume too much fructose at once, your liver gets overwhelmed. Instead of using it for energy, your body starts converting it into fat. This can lead to a condition known as non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, a silent but serious issue that weakens your entire body, including your muscles. There is something else many people do not realize. Fructose does not signal your brain to tell you that you are full. That is why after drinking a glass of juice, you might still feel hungry, leading you to reach for more food and often more sugar. The good news is there is a simple solution. Choose whole fruits instead of juice. Enjoy an orange, a handful of strawberries, or some blueberries. Whole fruits still contain their natural fiber, which helps manage your blood sugar and provides lasting satisfaction. If you love having a refreshing drink in the morning, try a glass of water with a slice of lemon or a cup of herbal tea. These options hydrate your body, support your muscles, and do not overwhelm your system with sugar. Small changes like this can make a big difference in protecting your muscles and your overall health as you age. If you were someone who used to drink juice daily, but are now thinking about making a healthier choice, comment below and share your journey. Your decision might inspire someone else to take a step toward better health today. Number 3. Processed meats. Now let us move on to another hidden threat to your muscle health: processed meats. This includes familiar favorites like ham, bacon, sausages, and cold cuts. These foods are popular for a reason. They are convenient, they taste delicious, and they seem like a quick and easy way to get more protein into your diet. But behind that smoky flavor and easy preparation lies a serious risk, especially for your muscles. Processed meats are packed with chemical preservatives, particularly nitrites and nitrates. These chemicals are added to keep the meat looking fresh and to extend its shelf life. However, once inside your body, they create a harmful condition called oxidative stress. Oxidative stress damages your cells, inflames your tissues, and over time weakens your muscles from the inside out. That is not the only problem. Most processed meats are also loaded with sodium or salt. Too much salt pulls water out of your muscles, leaving them dehydrated. Dehydrated muscles are more likely to cramp, feel stiff, and lose strength more quickly. It gets even worse. Many types of processed meats contain high levels of saturated fats, and some even include dangerous trans fats. These unhealthy fats clog your arteries, reducing the amount of blood, oxygen, and nutrients that can reach your muscles. Without proper nourishment, your muscles weaken, fatigue faster, and lose their ability to repair and grow. You might start to notice this when your legs feel heavy after a short walk, or when your hands become tired and shaky after lifting something light. These small signs are your body's way of telling you that it needs better support. The good news is, the solution is simple and powerful. Go back to basics. Choose fresh, unprocessed sources of protein whenever possible. Grilled chicken, turkey, canned salmon are excellent choices that provide high-quality protein without harmful additives. Do not forget about plant-based options too. Eggs, beans, lentils, and nuts like almonds are also fantastic sources of protein that nourish your muscles and keep you strong. Remember this important truth: every bite you take is either helping to build your muscles up or quietly breaking them down. If processed meats have been a regular part of your meals, Do not feel discouraged. You do not need to overhaul everything overnight. Just start replacing one processed meal at a time with a healthier choice. Your muscles and your entire body will thank you for it. And if you are finding this information helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and share it with a friend who might benefit too. Small changes today can make a huge difference tomorrow. Number 4. Raw spinach. Overload. Next on our list is something that may surprise you. Eating too much raw spinach. Yes, even foods that are considered healthy can backfire if we are not mindful about how we prepare and consume them. Spinach is often praised for being rich in vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. It is a great source of iron, magnesium, and calcium, all of which are important for maintaining strong muscles and overall health. However, spinach also contains a substance called oxalates in very high amounts. Oxalates are naturally occurring compounds that can interfere with the way your body absorbs key minerals. Specifically, oxalates bind to calcium and magnesium in your digestive system, making these minerals unavailable for your body to use. When your body does not get enough calcium and magnesium, your muscles cannot function properly. You may start experiencing more muscle cramps, increased fatigue, and an overall feeling of weakness, even if you are eating what you believe is a healthy diet. There is also another serious risk. Over time, a buildup of oxalates can contribute to the formation of kidney stones. Kidney stones are extremely painful and can lead to more serious health problems, especially as we get older. The solution is simple and effective. Instead of eating large amounts of raw spinach every day, cook your spinach lightly. Steaming or boiling spinach can reduce its oxalate content by up to 40%. Be sure to drain off the cooking water to remove as much of the oxalates as possible. It is also a good idea to rotate the types of greens you eat. In addition to spinach, try including other leafy greens like kale, arugula, romaine, and butter lettuce. These greens still provide important nutrients for your muscles, but are much lower in oxalates. You do not have to give up spinach entirely. Simply enjoy it in moderation and prepare it in ways that protect your body. This way, you continue to get the benefits without the hidden risks. If you have noticed that you are experiencing muscle cramps more often, it might not just be a normal part of aging. It could be a sign that your mineral balance needs some attention. Share your thoughts below. Have you noticed any changes in your muscle strength or energy levels? Your story could make a real difference to someone else who might be feeling the same way. Number 5. Too much coffee. Finally, let us talk about one of the most loved habits around the world, drinking coffee. Now do not worry, we are not here to tell you that you must give up coffee completely. Coffee can offer real benefits when consumed in moderation. However, it is important to understand how drinking too much coffee can quietly impact your muscle health, especially as you get older. First, coffee is a natural diuretic. This means it encourages your body to lose fluids through urination. Along with those fluids, you also lose important minerals such as calcium and magnesium. These minerals are critical for healthy muscle function. Without enough calcium and magnesium, your muscles become more prone to cramps, stiffness, weakness, and slower recovery after activity. But that is not the only concern. Caffeine also stimulates the release of cortisol, which is your body's main stress hormone. While a small rise in cortisol is natural, consistently high cortisol levels over time can actually break down muscle tissue. This makes it much harder for your body to maintain the strength you need for daily activities. There is another hidden danger with too much coffee. If you drink coffee later in the day, it can interfere with your sleep quality. Even if you fall asleep, caffeine can shorten the amount of deep, restorative sleep your body gets. Deep sleep is the time when your muscles repair and rebuild. Without enough deep sleep, your muscles cannot fully recover, and over time, strength is lost. The good news is, you do not need to give up your morning coffee. The solution is finding the right balance. Enjoy 1 or 2 small cups of coffee in the morning, ideally after you have eaten something. This way, you support your energy levels without overloading your system. Try to avoid drinking coffee after lunchtime to protect your sleep and give your muscles the time they need to heal and rebuild overnight. If you still want a warm and comforting drink, later in the day, consider switching to green tea or herbal teas. Green tea contains less caffeine and is rich in antioxidants that actually support muscle and brain health. Herbal teas like chamomile, ginger, or rooibos offer calming, hydrating options without the muscle-draining effects of caffeine. Small shifts in your daily habits can make a big difference over time. By managing how and when you drink coffee, you are giving your muscles a much better chance to stay strong, flexible, and resilient as you age. So there you have it. 5 everyday foods that may seem harmless at first glance, but could be quietly stealing your strength after the age of 65. Let us quickly recap. White bread and refined carbohydrates, fruit juice without the natural fiber, processed meats loaded with preservatives, too much raw spinach without proper preparation, and drinking more coffee than your muscles can handle. Each of these foods, when taken on their own, might not seem like a major threat, but when combined together they create a perfect storm inside your body, a storm that can weaken your muscles, drain your energy, and slowly take away the independence that you have worked so hard to protect. The beautiful truth is that you are not powerless. You have the ability to make changes starting right now. One smart choice at a time, one meal at a time, one small habit at a time. Your body is still listening. Your muscles are still capable of rebuilding and becoming stronger. It is never too late to give your body the support it needs to thrive. So tell us, which of these 5 foods surprised you the most today? Which one are you planning to start changing first? Comment below and share your thoughts. We love hearing your stories, and your journey might inspire someone else to make a positive change too. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to Senior Boost, and share it with a friend or loved one who could benefit from this knowledge. Together, we can continue growing stronger, staying smarter, and living more independently every single day. Until next time, stay strong, stay energized, and keep boosting your best years yet with us here at Senior Boost.